Hello everyone, this is Mr. Maurice. I'm pretty happy to start another week with you. Well, dear students, it is time to see the difference between the present simple and present continuous. In the previous classes, we have already practiced a lot with the present simple and also the present continuous. Now it's time to check both at the same time and see the differences. Remember, if you have any question, just let me know it. Send a private message to our or to my contact, and I'll be there to help you in any questions. Okay? So let's focus on here. As you can see on your screen, this is our topic for today class. Let's begin. First, we are going to focus on the present simple tense. Use. Number one. Remember, so we use the present simple tense for habits or routines. Remember, when we're talking about the habits or routine, so that means activities or action that repeat every single day. Probably you are now at university and your activities are a little bit different, but these activities they repeat and repeat over and over again. For example, every single day we wake up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We wake up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we wash our face, we have breakfast, we get dressed and prepare ourselves to go somewhere, work, school, university, or to get a job. So these are activities that repeat and repeat over and over again in the morning. In the afternoon, obviously, we have more activities. Sometimes we get back home, we have lunch, we take a nap, listen to music, why not? Watch some reels, and in the evening, well, have dinner, take a shower, talk to the family, watch TV, check out emails, prepare ourselves to go to sleep. So these are activities that we do every day. So the present simple is that habits and also routines. So on your screen you have two sentences. Number one, I usually get to school by bus, or I watch TV at night. Number two, we also use the present simple for showing our feelings and emotions. So we can use words such as like, enjoy, love, all right, to express ourselves what we feel. Here we have three more sentences. Number one, I love you. Two, she enjoys swimming. Three, we like eating pizza. Feelings and emotion. Let's continue. Another use of the present simple tense, permanent situations. For example, you probably know a pharmacy or drugstore when you go to get medicine, right? So you already know this schedule. So we can describe about the schedule of the pharmacy. So we can say the pharmacy opens at 8 o'clock and closes at 9 p.m. So it's a permanent situation for me, for you, or for someone. So here we have more examples. She works in the factory. We study English. Number four, general truth. Facts. The earth tours around the sun. This is a truth. Or the sun rises in the east. We can also say we wake up in the morning. When we get thirsty, we drink water. or we get hungry, we eat something. General truth. Number five, itineraries and timetables. For example, the trains arrive at 7 o'clock or the plane takes off at 5 o'clock. In other words, schedule. Time expression in the present simple tense. In the present simple tense, we need to support our ideas by adding some time expression. Remember that the present simple tense commonly is used to describe our daily activities. So we can say or use the word every day, every week, every month, every year. We can also say once in a day, once in a week, once a month, or once a year. More expression, yes, we can also say twice. Twice, that means another another shot, another try. So twice a day, twice a week, twice a month, twice a year. And we can also keep on describing more expression. So three times a day, three times a week, three times a month, and three times a year. Perfect. So remember, so we can use the present simple tense with more expression, time expression. So we can say, I wake up in the morning, or I have lunch in the afternoon, I take a nap in the evening, or I watch TV at night. In the present simple tense, we also can include the hours of frequency. Remember, these words also help us to denotate how many times or how often we carry out some activities, like the word always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and the word never. We can also include the days of the week. Yeah, if we do a certain activity once in a day, why not? We can include the exactly day we carry out that activity. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, and on Sunday. Here is another example about the month of the year. We can also include, for example, we celebrate some holidays that we carry out the activity once in the year, probably holidays, Easter, uh, Christmas. So we can include the month of the year. Bring it on. Now it is time to continue with the present progressive. Okay, this is another tense that we are learning in this module. Remember that we use the present continuous for action that is happening now. In this case, or as I said in the previous classes, sometimes we can use our sight, our hearing, and our smelling to describe the activity that are happening at the time I'm speaking. For example, I want you to look at this picture. It says, look, the dog is chasing the postman. So in this case, we can see the action. So what can describe it, that action is happening at the time mom is speaking. Number two, for temporary situation. Yeah, during the day, we we carry on a certain activity. So if somebody see us or you see someone, you can say you are cooking, she's listening to music, they're watching TV, they're writing. In this case, in the picture, we can say she's writing the report this weekend. Three, for plans in future. Even though the present progressive describe action that happening at the time of the speaking, we can also work with this tense to describe future activities. All right, but the future activity we must include some time expressions. All right, because it might be a little confused for the listener because they might think that you describe an activity the happening by now, but it's not. So we need to include a time expression that refer future. In this case, you see this picture, so we say we are flying to New York next week. Time expressions now, right now, at the moment. So we have more examples. Well, as I said before, we use the present continuous also for future. So here is divided. Okay, all the green words is for present continuous to describe present actions like now, right now, at the moment, today, this week, this month, this year, these days. Okay. Um, we can also use the present progressive for describing future activities like tomorrow. Obviously, is this words refer future, next week, next month, and next year. Okay, dear students, so thank you very much for having me today. Probably tomorrow you will find a new activity. Remember, if you don't understand something, please come over to Julio Cachivarga home. I'll be there from 1:30 to 5:30. Thank you very much, dear students. I'll see you the next class. Goodbye.